Hi there and welcome to another edition of Ideal with Neil News Market Update. Had big plans for this update with lots of new funky stuff, changing it up, slides, overlays, all that type of thing, music, intro, you name it. But unfortunately, due to technicalities beyond my control, it did not happen this month. So let's cross our fingers for December. Okay, what's happening in the market? Well, not a lot, unfortunately. Sales are down. What are we saying? They're down almost 40% from a year ago. We had 491 sales on our system in October. So not fantastic. I mean, obviously we can attribute it to, for the most part, the interest rates going up significantly, as we talked about before. We're around 6% for, short-term, long-term, variable, you name it. And people have to qualify with the stress test 2 points higher than that, around 8%. So obviously the numbers aren't working as well as they did when the interest rates were that much lower in the spring, or February to be exact. So we're working our way through that. Houses are just taking longer to sell typically, unless they choose that discounted listing strategy where they price their home a lot less than what it's supposedly worth, and even in those cases sometimes that's not working out as well. So we'll see moving forward what happens, but that's kind of what's happening out there right now. Sellers are just having to be patient. Buyers certainly are being patient, and it's obviously quite the turnaround from the last number of years, and of course the beginning of the year when things were so crazy. So new listings, we had 827 new listings. That's down 14% from last year at the same time. And again, keeping in mind, inventory has been low, extremely low for a number of years here. So it being even further down right now, it kind of gives you a bit of an appetite. Even sellers aren't necessarily putting their places on the market for various reasons, not buying other places either right now. So we'll see what happens there. Days on the market, 22. That's more than double what was happening last year. And quite frankly, I expect that to continue to move up as we move forward here. We're just seeing listings taking that much longer to sell. Average sale price. That's one area where things have interestingly probably found a little bit of stabilization in the last few months, where the movement is really just marginal in most of the areas month to month here. Now that's also, we're looking at smaller sample sizes. We have fewer sales to go by, so that's all part of it as well. But the average sale price for all types of properties was $763,000 in October. That was up 1.6% again, negligible. Detached was $860, pretty much the same as what it was in September. Townhouses $635, again pretty much the same as what it was in September. Semis $624, down 1.9%, not much. Apartment condos were at $488 average sale price, and that was up 7.3%. So a little bit more than what the other numbers were showing here for apartment condos. So again, we'll keep watching and seeing what's going on here. I really don't expect. I mean, the interest rates, the Bank of Canada bumped up again here at the end of October. So quite frankly, November, December, I feel like we're getting back to kind of more traditional type of sales, prior to all the craziness of the last number of years. So I'm not expecting a ton of craziness over these months and into the beginning of the new year here, but we'll just have to see what happens. Sounds like interest rates are probably going to go up again in December, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So one thing I did want to talk about, for those who've been watching these videos for a number of years, our Christmas Classic is coming up. So it is our 29th year for the Royal LePage Woolley Realty Christmas Classic in aid of the Waterloo Region Food Bank. We started out back at the Frederick Mall doing movies for our clients back at the Frederick Mall back 29 years ago. And we then upgraded once we started getting more and more people. We started doing it at the Landmark Cinemas down at Sports World for a number of years. And then what has happened with the pandemic here the last couple years, we couldn't have people in the movie theaters. So what we ended up doing was the Binghamton Christmas Festival of Lights, I believe it's called. Last year, got fantastic feedback on that. People had a great time. So we're going to do it again this year, and that's November 22nd and 23rd coming up. So basically, it's on a first come, first served basis starting Monday. So if you're interested in going, reach out to me. My email, my cell number is on this email, or however you're seeing this. Reach out to me, and I'll be glad to give you details and instructions on how you can sign up for it. Again, it's going to be first come, first serve starting on Monday. So it's important that you reach out to me prior to that. We sold out last year. We just have a limited number of slots and vehicles that can go through. And again, great cause, great time for the Food Bank of Waterloo Region. We're also looking for donations. If anyone's interested in that as well, just let me know. So I think that's about it for this month. Relatively short and sweet, 6 minutes. Wow, that's getting quicker by my standards. So have a great month, and we'll talk next month. Take care.